Redundant much? I'm not getting the bath of you. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In last episode, we went to Argentum and we did the mushroom eating contest with Boreas, and from there we down spiraled into stealing feathers from birds, killing families of birds, and also stealing the prince's underwear. But de-pantsing aside, what we're going to do now is we are not in particular going to focus on Blade Quest this time round. Instead, well, it's gonna be doing normal quests. And in the meantime, I thought we haven't used Sheba much during this LP. So you know what? I think this is as good a time as ever. Time to shine, and who knows, maybe we'll get around to doing hers in due time. But here we are in Lefteria, back in Fonset with awesome music. We have this side quest which we have ignored for the longest time. But you know what? Let's see what you got for home. Bit of pickle, so barn friends. There's a bit of problem with the village, you see. I'm sure you know the Pretoria window was destroyed. Yes. Great conflict which we had nothing to do. while Poppy dances to distract you and Sheba just dies in. Fix this build now. Use are now good teachers from all rest. School in Fonsec? You know what? That's a good place to build. And let me guess, you're gonna need more funds. Oh, Calm's out back in Mason. He's working what needs to be done. Can you lend him a hand?
So it's gonna be like a mini Colony 6.
Oh, is it ever?
I'm gonna need 10 rainbow slugs to patch up my window.
Well, that might be the case. Somehow. You know, slugs can use that sticky stuff. But meantime, Mason, what you got? I assume it's gonna cost us a lot of money and possible merc missions. Materials. Gonna have to gather a few things right away and give them to. You're going to entrust construction to kids, of course. Build a school. Yes, kids want to build their own school. Oh, yeah, sure. I bet they'll regret it soon after. Look at them. Those kids have no idea what they're in for. But anyway, oh hi Mark. Let's give you this. And we have to give them lots of words, but let's be silent about it. We just pass some lots of wood. Quiet. And this is sounding really bad now. So the more I get into it. So you know what? Let's get into the groove and give them plenty of wood. Did not sound good at all. But anyway, Kirk, how you doing? Please don't ask for more wood. I'm all out. Instead, he wants rocks. Well, it's a bit of a lamb, but I'll give you some. So now we've given them a lot of woods, and now we're giving them lots of stones. Sticks and stones. Well, I'm hoping their bones don't break. Fabrics, musical instruments, art books, and books. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Here's one for kids. How wars profiting up on. Indeed. Capitalism. And it seems...
The armor who loved.
Indeed. I think kids will love that. And we're gonna need lots of more things. You know what? We will be right back. Because we need to get more books. Who'd have thought? Oh, for school? They need books? That's lame.
Kids don't want to read about an armor who loved.
Of course not. Are you insane? They want to see how Nopon get rich. Of course they do. And this kind of sucks because, as you know, as I said before, we have Sheba with us, and we need money for her, but now we're having to spend it all.
This hurts.
Yeah.
Zekinator, can we borrow some of your money?
Please, even though you haven't got much in Tantal because we saw it in the cutscene. But anyway, I'll be right back after I got out some books and whatnot, and we'll get the results soon after. Yum Yum's golden gun. You will never leave us.
And once again, I thought that said moi moi, you little pawn.
Moi little pawn indeed. Less awfuls. Ha. I guess Miserable is copyrighted. Who knows? The little things you notice when going through text just that. And we're back. And before starting, can I say, first piece of advice is starting on a good school. Perhaps should not make kids work out in the rain. I imagine there's some health code violations going on there. But anyway, yes, let's just feed, well, not feed the kids, but give them a lot of stuff to work with. Salvaging made easy, masterpiece of all rest, and we gotta give all these things to the kids. These kids are running us dry. How not hard to get. So anyway, Mason, looks like we've got school back up and running. Now what? Can't start work with that, right?
Well, maybe because it's raining.
Yeah, possibly. Why don't we go help the mayor with something else while I get everything sorted here? Okay, the mayor. Let me guess. Funds. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place or a rock and a hot tub. Or a bath. Either way, what do you want? Teach from across all rest language and yes. If you raise enjoy rest communications. Sciences! The power of the science. And now Sheba's touching the ground and all hell's gonna break loose. Oh no, never mind. Triumphs. Too complicated, what to do? Voice judging suitable candidates. Well, we do have blades that know a lot. Dromark. Principal Dromark.
Headmaster Dromark.
Indeed, quite. Mayor Rex is so bored, he's actually fallen asleep. But
and school hasn't even started yet.
yes, well, school's now in session. I think Rex is really glad that now it's starting up school after you're too old to do that. But we'll look for other things off screen. But now I say let's go on to another thing. While we're here.
We've worked hard today. Nice one, everybody.
I know, we found the chest that was obvious to everyone except for us.
You're all mine.
And we found money. Great. That's pennies compared to what we lost.
If people watch our videos and they see us pass a chest, they're probably gonna be like, "You passed a chest, stupid."
Yes, very much so. But we get that, I'm sure, in a lot of ways. And I just jumped way too far, so. Can I please ride in your bath, please? I changed my mind from the start of the episode. Screw it. And as Nee would say, and we're here. And this took us longer than I care to admit. No, it wasn't because of us having to recollect Boros Half-Oz because we traded them off screen accidentally. No, it wasn't that. Where'd you get that idea? Anyway, this Nopon has been waiting for so long for us to come back to him. He's still alive, so you know what? I'll give him credit. Even while Zeke is jumping in my face.
He wants in the bathtub.
Anyway, friends found all items, had to find all things in time. How much time did you have? Anyway, and I guess that is done, and we've helped another Nopon. Warren Sacco's place, Mushroom Infest. Thank you, friend. Good luck in future. Indeed, and we get Nopon wisdom for that. So you know what? Let's go tomorrow day and let's collect our goods. And we have arrived, and based on this Nuppon's recommendations, we helped you out. Now, give us the goods. What my job's everyday soldier needs a blade, really? Let me guess. We are going to need missions to do it. But regardless, at wit's end, yay!
We finally completed it.
It's been at the front of our side quest for a long time.
And now what? And now the reward is crap.
Indeed. But oh well, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought of helping out a Nuppon in need. And as we saw that last episode with the gentlemanly thief Yum Yum, everything trumps. Nothing trumps helping out the Nuppon. But anyway, since we're here in an unexpected nice transition period, we have a chance of completing another side quest we've had for so long, and it's been one that we have been meaning to fix for some time, and it's one that I personally feel like we've had some emotional stakes into, even though again it's took us a while. A while back, we talked to Cole's adopted her granddaughter, and she wanted to find a cure. Well, off screen, after much grinding, we finally managed to crack down the last field skills and bring up a cure. So, Shemaya, bring it on, and hope you can help out Cole. One more thing I need. Let me guess. Let's get the lucky charm bit, get started. It's all the same. Dragon incense. Well, luckily for you, we have it! Oh, the convenience. I know, and Sheba's dropped out of her bath in amazement. 2 should be it, so... Do we have enough? Why, yes we do. Poppy hand over the goods. Go to make an infusion bowl of other ingredients, store for 3 days. What? Government mercenaries will take on this job. What? What?
Done and dusted. Nicely done.
Percival, while you're here, we seemingly have to stir, I guess.
Stand by for report.
Wolfric, stirring sounds fun.
I love mixing.
I can also assist.
In stirring, by all means, if you think you can, go for it.
Just get better and better. Woo! Sorry.
Good
We
for
don't
you.
care.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Oh,
I feel I can go far.
Hey, that's great.
I'll let him come.
Anyway, looks like we do have more. Another mission to take. How long is this gonna take? Hopefully not.
Half an hour.
Well, you know what? While that's cooking, I guess we'll start on something else. So we'll be right back. And thus we have sent our mercs on their missions, and now it seems we have to go to the canteen in order to work on something else. A while back, we finally broke into the mining area and discovered that there was a blade at work who is not a big fan of the Empire, so to speak. So I think with that, after our mercs have tracked them down in a skillful way, let's confront them, well, up front, and deal with the situation. Just so. And thus their hideout was found. Not really that much of a hiding place, if you ask me. Hi. Anyway, enough being dumb. Let's confront these guys. What I told you about. Okay, who you call important, Mr. Blade? Time you learn not getting our way. Oh no. They're 33.
What are we to do?
I don't know. Bring out the tub. That's what. It's the only way. So, let's bring it on. Let
It's nice to see her out of her bathtub.
Indeed. I mean, 'cause I can't imagine it'd be very dignified if just in constant bathtub mode, if there is such a thing. And judging from her shots, they do pack quite a punch. And I will say, it is really nice. It is really nice to face a driver and not be hit with recoil on their shields. So having a gun really helps. And can I say, Sheba's blade art regen is very nice. So far, a really good impression. And so now what? Seizure warning? I'd like to think. Wow, so that blade just killed its own driver. You will see my people out of the way, my deeds will love in their minds. Proof of his fall being what? The fact that we have a dead body on our hands now? Also, can I say, did you really need the red flashing light? I guess they never watched the band's Pokemon episode. I know it was just one flashing light, but you could have just had the sound effect and then the driver popping to the floor. But oh well, it's nothing big, but that can be a cause of concern for some. I don't suffer from seizures, but I can understand if that causes a problem for someone.
Let's go.
What's the next destination?
But I guess with that, our mission's complete, and we are gonna get our reward. Not really a massive battle, as I wasn't expecting it, but kind of ended in a weird way, so to speak.
I expected to go on the level 60 camp.
Yeah, but I guess not. But oh well. And if this is same side quest, I was really expecting for it to be his son, the quest giver, and seeing how it isn't, really leaves me surprised. But oh well. So you mean here you go, friend? Or if I kept hold of myself, there's evidence you understand. Yes. Pure schemes already are finished. Oh, if this keeps going on, I wouldn't be surprised if it kept on going. Told you empty threats before letting you leave after all. At any rate, well, done service the Empire, and all without Morag. So we've done favors for Morag. So I guess that means we're more than even, I guess. But I guess let's continue on and let's do one more before we end off.
We came a pretty long way, eh?
What's the next destination?
Speaking of pretty a long way, that Nopon fell from all the way up there. And based on last episode, hum.
Is that Yum Yum's brother?
I don't know, but he is a shaking Nopon. So you know what? Let's give him a hand. It's okay, friend. By scary month, how tried to lose a partner for a long time. Yeah. She was worried. Okay, I was honestly expecting an epic fight or something, because we know how eatable or appetizing Nopon is as of late. But I guess with that, just goes up, I suppose. And here we are, and he's seemingly alone. Oh no, wait, we just had the Nopon in our pocket, I suppose. His friend now. Put that back, which one's Hattie in you now? You can save Shumford. Ah, I thought they're best friends now. Without fear. Need Malika's partner? Stay with hum. Taste with his big fangs, we owe you big time. And they're gone. Did they just make a suicide pact and jump off? I'm missing one suicide pact here, but
We'll jump down there with the power of friendship.
yeah, I don't think friendship is gonna do a lot of good, but begs the question, how did that not one survive that jump? But anyway, if there is one thing that I want to say before I go off, or well, before I jump up before we end an episode, this is, as I stand here. Yes, I understand that this has not been Blade Quest centric like your other ones have, but I just wanted to do a bit of side quest, because this is the point I made a few episodes back in the case of the side quests here are not really that memorable, I gotta say. Meanwhile, Sheba just fades in and out in and out of a bathtub. But I might be being a bit redundant this episode, but I'll say it again just to hopefully get a full thoughts in. In the original, when you did side quests for NPCs, yes, they were still side quests, and it was a typical, collect amount of this or go defeat this enemy and then come back. Yeah, but it was more than that, because as you went on in the game and you developed each area, you got more from the characters, and those small little NPCs developed their own backstories, and they became more like characters.
I mean, because I can remember a Machina kid who wanted to grow up, and we helped him do that.
Yeah, or say in the first area, there's this Blade soldier who starts out, who you think is just lazy and doesn't want to do any missions. But then, as it develops, and she develops herself, and then it gets caught into an entire conspiracy theory. And it's stories like that which this seems to lacking, like the side quests we've done here. It's one and done. There's no development. Probably at the end of this episode, I'm probably not going to remember the characters' names or the quests at all. They're very forgettable, and that's because of the lack of narrative. I'm sorry, Sheba.
I mean, I can also remember high Intia traveling partners that we saw to the end, even to a secret area.
Indeed, and it's just that. I mean, this is something that I also mentioned nearing endgame. How in the original, and compared to this, it's a fact of the original was more based in fantasy, more based on magic and gods and whatnot. This game, it seems to be more based on technology, more logical as you can get with a setting like this.
It put a lot more of X elements into this.
Exactly, and the narrative is good. I mean, the main story, but I don't mean if this sound corny or anything, the magic just appears to be gone out of the side quests for the most part. It's just talk to this person, get X amount of collectibles or kill this enemy, and then come back, and that's it. No development, no extending story or anything.
I mean, the only side quest I remember the most is the very first one we did when we played hide and seek with those kids.
Yeah, or like I mentioned the last time I brought this up, the fact that with the crate and how we made up our own store, about it being their god, so to speak. If you have to create your own backstory in order to make an existing quest engaging at all, then you've kind of dropped the ball on there. That's creepy. Yeah, I know this is a bit of a weird place to put it, but I'm just really expressing my feelings on how this episode has been. So if you feel like, oh wow, like this episode was lackluster, yeah, that kind of goes the same with the side quests in general. Most of them are lackluster, which is a shame. But anyway, I've droned on for long enough. But I guess next episode, well, hopefully more positive things will be upon us. But something tells me we might need to go back to training for this. I think I know just the blade to help us. But until then, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Zeke, don't do it. And don't push me off, please.